In today's video, I find a whole bunch of exciting items. But you know what? At the second store today, I even outdo myself because I fill up my whole shopping cart with items. Yeah, and profitable ones too. Okay, then what are we waiting for? Let's get started. The first item I found at this store was this happy birthday dog. He sang, he danced, he flapped his ears. They were asking only $3.99 for him, and when I looked up him on eBay, he was selling for just about $30. I walked around the corner to the other side of the toy aisle where I saw this Zavala action figure. They were asking $5.99 for it, and they're going online for around $30, and I had no idea who this character is. Just a few aisles from the toy section, I found my next item. It was this cute little girl and her dog. This was made by Enesco. It was called Friendship is a Gift to Share. Now, there was no price on it, but I ended up getting it for $3.99, and they resell online for $20. I had found everything I could find on this side of the store, so I decided to head to the other side and see what I could find there. Change of scenery, change of luck. When I got to this side of the store, the first thing I noticed was this Charming Tales figure. They were asking $5.99 for it, and they resell for around $20 online. Now, I've sold a lot of Charming Tales before, so I was pretty sure that this was going to sell too. Well, the next thing I ran into, I also sold before. It was this plasma lamp shaped like a skull. They wanted $6.99 for it, and the last couple of times I've sold these, I get close to $30, and that's a nice markup. So the skull went right in my cart. Well, this was one of the last aisles to search at this store, so I wasn't expecting much. And then I saw this snowman dressed like a hunter. They were asking $4.99 for it. He was made by the Bradford Exchange and sells for over $30 online. At the next store today, I run into my good thrifting buddy Barbara, and we have a really good time. And you know, she finds a whole bunch of bunnies while she's there. Well, that's self-explanatory, you'll see as soon as we get to the next store. But also, I fill out my whole shopping cart with profitable items. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Okay, well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. I continued my thrifting day by coming over to the toy section where I saw this Funko Pop horror set. They were asking $8.99 for it. It came with Ghostface, Chucky, and Billy. I looked these up online, and they're selling for $40. I walked over to this rabbit, and I asked him if he knew in what direction the expensive toys were. It didn't take him long, and he pointed right down this row. Well, I started to walk down it, where I saw this Max Steel Combat Diver Battle Gear set. They were asking $12.99 for it, and online it sells for $40. I stayed in the toy aisle where I saw this Nathan Drake figure. He's from Uncharted 3. They were asking $7.99 for him, and he sells for around $30 online. But to be honest with you guys, I've never heard of this guy. Nope, never heard of him. Okay, what is all that?
I don't know, Geno, they just appeared. Do you think it's because of the other bunny?
I guess the word's out that you're the rabbit whisperer.
I don't know what to do.
Well, whatever you do it far away from me. Around the corner from the toy aisle, I saw this tool belt. It was made by Husky. They were asking $6.99 for it. It was in really good condition, better than most that I've seen at Goodwill's. I looked these up online, and they're going for around $30, so it went right in the cart. I came over to the mug aisle, but usually I skip it because there's hardly any profit in mugs. It costs you $4 to buy them and $10 to ship them. Who's going to pay much more than that? I was walking down this aisle when I noticed this Central American gourd vase. They're also used for cups to drink out of. They were asking only $1.99 for it. These are handmade, and they go for pretty good money online. Just about $30, and that was good enough for me. I walked around the store for about 15 minutes, and then I found my next item. It was this Department 56 house. It was called Nini's Dolls and Toys. They only wanted $2.95 for it, and online these are selling for $25, and how could I pass up a Department 56 when they're this cheap? Well, look at this, guys. Another Department 56 house. This one was called Elves Bunkhouse. They were asking only $2.99 for this one, too. Online, this one goes for a little bit more than the other one, between $30 and $35. So, wow, two good buys in a row. Hey, Barbara, I see the bunnies are gone. What did you tell them? You needed a new lucky rabbit's foot?
I did, and they all hopped away.
Okay, well, what did you find?
Geno, I am so excited about this. These are mid-century modern. They're snack trays. They're fiberglass. They're very clean. There's 5 of them. It's going for $6.99. And I checked on eBay. They go for about $10 each.
They're very pretty. I would take them, that's for sure.
So that's a $50 score.
That's a nice find. What else?
This, you wouldn't pick this up, but I will. I do very well with knitted lampshades.
Yeah, I wouldn't pick that up. You're absolutely right.
They're in good shape. They're clean. They're asking $3.99 each. And I should get well over $30 for all 4.
Okay, that's good. Well, are you ready for lunch?
I am, but you know what? I've had a kind of a craving for carrots.
Okay, then we'll go find a fast food carrot place. Well, the last thing I found at this store was this animated musical and light-up church. It was by Holiday Living. They were asking $12.99 for it, and online they're selling for about $50. Well, I don't think I could ask for a better store than this. I almost filled my cart. Okay, well, let's get heading to the next store, because you know what? I'm greedy. I want to fill my cart again. At the next store today, I find 2 things that I really like. One is this 3D wood puzzle clock, and it's shaped like a cat. It's pretty cool looking. And the other one is also made of wood. It's this little girl music box, and I really fell in love with that too. Okay, well, let's get going, because I'm dying to show these to you. I walked on over to the toy aisle, where I found my first item. It was this Build-A-Minion toy.
What?
They were asking $5.99 for it, and when I looked up these on eBay, they're going for $25. I walked a little bit down this aisle, and then I saw my next item. It was this Saint Kateri figure. Now, I had never heard of Saint Kateri, but I guess she is a saint. They were asking $3.99 for her, and she's reselling for $25. Over on this aisle, up on the top row, I saw this 3D do-it-yourself wood clock puzzle. It was shaped like a cat. They were asking $5.99 for it, and when I looked up these on eBay, they were selling for $25. I started down this aisle, and it wasn't long before I noticed this wood doll. When I turned her around, I realized that she was a pull-string music box by this company, Schmid. They were asking $3.99 for her, and online she sells for close to $40. On this aisle, I found something that I had sold many times before. It was a kid's sleep trainer alarm clock. It changes colors, and hopefully that teaches your kid to stay in bed. They were asking $5.99 for it, and they sell for $20 online. Okay, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself, because it's pretty much over. I'll see you again in 7 days. Bye-bye.